Hey everybody, I'm so sorry it took me a hot moment to start everything up. I got distracted with something important. But hey, that's how it goes. How are you all doing this evening? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey Bong Bong. Hey Gold Moon. Hey Real Ani. Wow, hey, it's been a minute since I saw you here. Where you been, Real Ani? Hey Universin. Blep. Don't you mean Bep? Are you an imposter, Universin? Hey, none of your business. Welcome, welcome. I bet Universin is not real to some degree. I don't know. How would one see a 4D shape? The same way that you can see a 3D shape in 2D space. You see it in slices. So you would see three-dimensional slices of a four-dimensional object. That's the idea. I don't know how... I'm not really sure how good that is. Your brain doesn't really intuit that very well. But oh well, what can you do? How are you, Gold Moon? You and your cat been doing all right? Hopefully so. Okay. So, I've been neglecting my Questions for Jack channel. And I feel bad about that, but oh well. Okay, let's see here. What's a good question that I've not answered? When will I start a band? No, I'm not starting any bands. I'm not good with music. I can sing, but that's about it. Starting a band and founding a band and keeping things running would not be... That would be way too much for me. I can barely keep this YouTube channel running, let alone, you know, a band. That would be nuts. No thanks, man. But at any rate, how have some of you guys been? Some of you haven't been here in a while. Where has life taken you all in the last several months to a year plus? Wait a minute. Is my... Okay, no. It's not on. Just making sure I didn't end up turning on a mod. I didn't mean to. But at any rate, yes. Well, you fed him after he shared that info. Okay, your cat's all fed. Oh. Crap. I fell. Don't share what you said. Okay. Just doing the usual. All right. You were about the only decent Minnesotan apart from Iktsoy that I've run into. I was kind of beginning to worry. So, in the Discord, I gave a bunch of people some upgrades that, quite honestly, were long overdue. I kind of wish I had done this sooner. I didn't have the idea until the other day, unfortunately. But I figured I should probably start incentivizing, like, greater levels of participation in the Discord. So, like, people who participate actively in streams and on Discord will, like, get special, you know, special roles, things like that. Instead of just hanging out and shitposting in the Discord, making it a little more involved. You know, it's kind of occurred to me. Sadly, when things occur to me, it takes forever for them to occur naturally. But when they do, I feel like a dumbass. Because these are generally things I probably should have realized a lot sooner. Minnesota got eliminated from the playoffs, oh no. Hockey playoffs or basketball or what? Like, I don't know, man. I don't keep up with sports balls. But anyway, yeah, so I'm trying to keep the Discord a little... I'm trying to revive it and get it a little more active. I realize things have kind of stagnated all the way around, both here and on Discord. So yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. Too bad you're not in there. Well, you kind of went a little crazy, man. I might let you back in eventually. When you've calmed down and had more time to sort of get yourself together. If we advance or not in hockey, you'll be determined by tomorrow at 8:30. Ooh, spooky. Well, not really spooky, but yeah. Oh, it's basketball. Okay. Women. Oh, no, not women. Officer Steven, how many women have you had that interaction with? I tell you, though, it is really a shame that there's so much, like, male-female friction in the world. Men and women are just so much more troubled about trying to keep their keep things running, I guess. It can't be helped. It just can't be helped. But I wish you and your women troubles, you know, they go away, I guess. There's so much out there, like VTuber moment. What do you mean, elite? But anyway, yeah, there's like so much strife these days. I'm really, truly, like, it's really concerning. Like, I'm wondering if men and women will break apart, like, culturally, or what the deal is. I don't know. The only VTuber you watch is Annoying Orange. Oh, wait, sorry. The only VTuber you watch besides me is Annoying Orange. I get you. Well, good. Good. I'm glad to, you don't understand women either. Well, I mean, god damn, that's loud. Now that, well, like, with women, you have to try to put yourself in their position. Women have differing priorities than men. There's a different sort of what is valuable. Differing opinions on how to achieve that happiness that we're all striving for. It's just not the same to... Our approaches are very different, and you have to willingly go out of your way and put yourself in an uncomfortable position. And it just isn't... It isn't something most guys are willing to do. And well, I don't feel like there's that level of understanding that there used to be. She's pregnant and in pain, but your sister's just annoying me. I mean, that's your sister. Your sister's your younger sibling. Like, they're gonna annoy you no matter what. That I can't help, nor can you. But yeah, I don't know. Try your hardest, Steven. Try your hardest to not let it get the better of you. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't want this here. I'm gonna move this over a block. I mean, being pregnant is, even if it's not your first child or your I don't know, your 10th child even, being pregnant has always held a level of risk for women. And, you know, understandably so. But it's more of a... It's a fear that's unspoken. You can't really, like, put it into words that you know you're putting your life at risk. You just... All you can do is just try your hardest. Like, that's all anyone can do. Sure, but there's just so much anxiety with, well, what if we screw up the child? What if the child is, you know... What if we do the wrong thing? What if we make the wrong choices, make a mistake, or, you know, things of that nature? Like, your mind can run wild so much more easily. And it's a lot easier for women to fall prey to that. Letting their minds run wild and get the better of them and cause more uncertainty, I guess. What's the mother mortality rate? I don't know. It's not terribly high. Not like it used to be. Now, obviously, no matter how well medicine gets, no matter how good things become, you know, there will probably always be a risk or a mortality rate to giving birth. And there's no helping that. The best option is simply, you know, tell them your thoughts and fears. If you share your fears with each other and try to, I don't know, try to set each other's minds at ease, you might just find it's a lot easier to get along and a lot easier to make sense of whatever struggles you're going through. And that's the other thing. I know, especially with you, Steven, you guys have a lot of extra problems on the side that you didn't ask for. And you know what? Fair enough. That happens. There's no good time for trouble and strife in one's life. It's like a storm cloud. It just shows up when it shows up, and oftentimes you're caught in the middle, and, like, best thing you can do is just say that you love her and try to be understanding, try to not let feelings run away with you. Try to keep yourself not bottled up, but keep yourself restrained and just do your best. That's the most anybody can do anyway. So, hey Mike, how do you get popular on 2B2T? If you build cool ass bases and then grief them, or you grief other people's bases. That'll get you really, really popular on 2B2T. I'm just kidding. That won't do shit for you. Getting popular on 2B2T is like getting struck by lightning. You have no clue when it'll happen or how. So don't bother. Don't try. It's not worth it. Mother mortality rate is 95% chanceless. 5% chance to die. Jesus, that seems very high for the 21st century. I don't feel like that's right. But maybe it is. I don't know. I can't say I know the stats by heart or anything. Oh, shit. That stone block I had fell down there. I hate it when my blocks fall down onto a unreachable spot. Hey, Sam. Better yet, don't join 2BTT. Exactly. Pop Bob reference? Yes. Although, I guess, if you think about it, the way I see it, if getting popular is like getting struck by lightning, the more numbers of people there are, the less likelihood there is for any one person to be struck by lightning, right? If lightning has to strike somebody, the fewer the people there are, the greater the likelihood of that somebody being you. So, if you want to get popular on a place, if you are the only, one of the few people on there, I think your odds get pretty good. So if you really, really want that 2BGT popularity, that seems to be the best way to go about it. You're going to have to basically be one of the few people on 2BGT people pay attention to. Or give up, because that's not possible. Too many hundreds of people join that place. You're having hallucinations again. Why? In what way? Or do you mean, yeah, he's probably hallucinating. Is your full name Michael? Who? What are your PC specs? Where can I download? Hey, Snuxman. What we talked about last night is not the whole reason she's upset. No, I know. But, it's one of those things where, like, it's emotions running high. It's a combination of factors. And, yeah. You just gotta do your best, Officer Steven. Good luck. Thought of something funny you could do. No, don't do it. It's too funny. Don't do it, Gold Moon. There are disadvantages of being popular. Oh, yes, definitely. I try to ignore the shit like, are you left-handed? What are your PC specs? Etc., etc. If I talk about my cat and use his name, people will be so confused. Yes, they will. Please don't do that. He named his cat Captain Jack Sparrow. Or Jack, for short. So needless to say, he thinks he's smart for intentionally trying to confuse people. Oh, Gold Moon, when will you learn? Getting attention attracts bad attention very quickly. Yes, it does. There's not much you can do about that. Character head twitching? In what way? Me looking to my left to look at chat? There we go. Are you really left-handed? I gotta know. Yes, I'm left-handed. in Minecraft. I just play a left-handed person in Minecraft. I'm not really left-handed. I'm not Ned Flanders. I don't run the Leftorium. I have no intention of being a I have a sinister person. That's it, yeah. I said I didn't name him. Are you sure you didn't name him? Or did somebody else name him that? I don't know. Hey, Joseph. Heyo. How are you? Welcome, Joseph. Naming your cat Captain Jack Sparrow is so goddamn funny you forgot to laugh. I mean, it's not that funny. It's only, like, slightly amusing. Honestly, Captain Jack Sparrow is, like, one of the best characters made in the last 20 years. Or no. When was Pirates? 2002? Wait, or was it 2003? I gotta look that up. Pirates of the Caribbean. Was Pirates of the Caribbean in 2002? Damn it, it's just not telling me straight up. Ah, okay. Never mind. Curse of the Black Pearl came out on July 9th, 2003. So that movie's nearly 20 years old now. So yeah, Captain Jack Sparrow is one of the best characters made in the last 20 years, who is like original and new and fun and interesting. I kind of wish we had more, not like blatant ripoffs, but you know, more new original characters like that were fun or quirky. Damn, that movie is 20 years old. I can't believe that. No, it was not 2002. It was 2003. It didn't come out in 2002. I thought it did, but no, it didn't. Jack Sparrow, but they always call him Jack. Yes, I know. I like Jack Sparrow. That's a good name. Not just because it has the name Jack in it, but because it is just genuinely a good name on its own. That was sarcasm? No, don't you sarcasm me, Sam. I'll sarcasm you. You know that sarcasm is Latin for sharp words. Or something like that. I don't know. Uncanny sarcasm. Sarcanny Valley. I don't know. Something like that. Anyway, yeah, I'll cut you, Sam. Jack, teach us science, please. I could listen to talk about science to space for the whole stream. Okay, I will talk about science. Well, I was listening to This Week in Science with Sabina Hossfeld yesterday, and incidentally, there is this really interesting nano device that was created that you know how gold conducts electricity? So there was this special boron silica substrate that was used. I forget the exact chemical compound. And as it turns out, it had gold embedded circuits on it that, on the nanoscopic scale, could bend and move almost like a metal spring. And when it bent and moved, they could literally reconfigure the circuitry of this nanoscopic scale device. Meaning, it might... Oh, nice. It might just be possible in the far future, or not the far, but the near future. It might just be possible that we see devices that can reorient and reprogram themselves. And as a result, those things can do, you know, crazy, wondrous things that previously were not possible. At least that's the hope. Also, I'm going to go sleep. No idea how good those things are going to really be. But, well, we'll see. That was an interesting little topic I saw. What else? Let me get on to her channel. Oh yeah, the sun's corona. So, oh shit. So, the sun's corona is one of those places that is abnormally hot. It's almost hot to the point of defying expectation. And basically, it boils down to we are kind of certain that it's the result of magnetic field lines crossing each other in such a way that they pull apart, and that ends up producing a friction of sorts, and that compounds over the size and shape of the sun's corona, and it makes things a lot hotter and a lot more devastating. Another really fun topic that got covered. MRIs. They're working on doing MRIs at higher energy levels to get higher resolutions. MRIs are really good for diagnostic medicine and things of that nature. Can we stop with the nerd shit? No, we cannot, Ta. You're on this ride forever. But yes, MRIs are valuable, diagnostic tools. And apparently there is this really nice higher level of resolution that's going to be soon available that can allow you to see structures in the body way, way, way better, and things of that nature. Really cool stuff. I'm hoping that's going to revolutionize some sort of medicine, some sort of application of diagnostic medicine in the future. It's a brighter future than people give it credit for, is really what it... Am I okay, Lily? Yes, of course. 88 is warm. What is mod? Okay, so I guess I need to state this now. We need to keep talking about the stream and about what's going on, and not veer off onto crazy shit that's unrelated to what I'm talking about. Try to stay on topic and stay in the lines, basically. Because, Gold Moon, you need to stop, talking about how it's this or that where you live, and other shit like that. I put up those stream rules, and they're not guidelines. They're hard and fast. They're not loose, fast rules. They're hard, slow rules. So, mods, you're gonna have to, actually do your jobs. This means you, Mike. But we can talk about nerd shit. That's fine. But I'm talking Gold Moon speaking about, it's 90-something degrees outside my house. That's not relevant. Sorry. Sticks and stones may break your bones, but sarcasm will cut you up nice and good. Well, it can. 40s and 50s in Minnesota? Yeah, and that's the other thing. Talking about the weather in our particular areas, if I didn't ask, try to not bring it up. It gets things off topic. And I wanted to talk about nerd shit, too. I really did. It passes the time and makes mining just so much quicker. It's more smooth. That means you, Mike? Well, I mean, you're a mod. You're here. And I'm not saying that you get me off topic, Mike. That's not what I meant. I meant, you're going to have to be a mod. So, Gold Moon, keep your, keep shit on topic. But anyway, you were just saying it was cold. Yeah, fair. I understand. But there does need to be a coherence to stream, and that does mean you guys have to follow the rules to some degree. That's why they're there. Sad to say. I try not to be a stickler about this, but at a certain point, it's gotten me off on tangents before, and it's messed me up because I won't know what the hell you guys are talking about at all. And yeah, no, I prefer to be in touch with what you all are on about. Love the nerd shit, but the more enhanced MRI machines with that also exposes you to more radiation. Yes, that is true. You do end up getting a higher dose of radiation. It is just a magnetic field, though. So with an electromagnetic field, that shouldn't do stuff like X-rays would, or some other diagnostic device would provide. Hopefully, I don't know the exact highest levels of tolerance that humans can withstand from electromagnetic fields. At a certain, strength, they do actually hurt you. But very, very minorly, though. Not Not like if you stuck an electronic device in an MRI or whatever. That would hurt. It's so cold in New Zealand. Oh, I sorry, Universon. You guys are in fall, aren't you? Southern Hemisphere people. How is it in Upside Down Land? 88 is not cold, no. 88 is quite hot. It's beyond pleasant. It's into the uncomfortably warm. Back to the topic. Yes. What was the next thing that happened here? Nanoscale devices can be reconfigured. Prototype for green hydrogen production. Green hydrogen production's not likely going to be anything too special. Hydrogen production is apparently another big sort of rabbit hole of like green energy, because it almost always ends up being derived from a source that can be traced back to fossil fuels or some other mostly unstable or unsustainable source. Just is what it is. The more I hear about green energy, the more I realize there just is no holy grail of energy production beyond nuclear. It just does not feel like we're going to get that big, bad, revolutionary, oh my god, this is what we've been waiting for. No, that's not. That ain't going to happen. Our lives are not going to be made so easy just because we want it. I can imagine there is probably greater and greater efficiencies for nuclear energy. But people are so deathly afraid of that, you know. I don't see that unwinding anytime soon. What do you want, Ellie? What? Well, you've not me out on stream in a while. You want to say hi? Ellie. She's just looking up at me with her puppy dog eyes. She's gotten a lot quieter lately, I've noticed. I wonder what that's all about. If there's like something going on in her little kitty cat brain that I'm not aware of. Hey, greetings, because how are you? I saw you on Constantium earlier. How's the family? What about Element 115? Oh boy. I'm pretty sure Element 115 is not too different. Have they decided on a name for it? Is that why you're bringing it up, or are you just asking about it being synthesized? Because I'm betting it's not too different from all the other heavy elements, where it's the super heavy man-made elements that just fall apart because they're too unstable. I keep hearing about this island of stability, but I'm not so sure. I'll believe it when I see it, you know. Stop messing with the internet cable. Cat? Yes, I have my cat too. Bro, I once was with friends. Goddamn, maybe I'll be able to talk soon. Once was with friends. I was trying to push the whole Element 115 conspiracy on you. It's a conspiracy? What's the conspiracy? Moscovium has been named for a while. Okay, good. What's the Element 115 conspiracy? I've never heard of this. Is it like supposed to be really, really good or something? I've heard of a test about how we can make it, but only create it for half of a second, and then we can harness the ability to make a lot of it, and it'll be a huge power source. No, it will not be a huge power source. I can tell you already that will not work. You will end up pouring more energy into producing it in like a particle accelerator than you would end up getting out of it undergoing fission. I don't buy that, man. Most things, due to how entropy works, most things take more energy to produce than they would then give off by being destroyed. The only reason you get more energy out of things like fossil fuels and other stuff is because it took millions of years for those to slowly synthesize way deep underground under high energy, stress, pressure, etc. But, like, no, that's not the same thing. I don't think we're gonna be able to produce an element that blows itself up. With uranium, you know, undergoing fission with uranium to make some reactor or something. That works because the uranium was already synthesized via, you know, supernova explosions many millions of years ago. And, like, all we have to do is just separate out the isotopes of uranium that are just unstable enough that all it takes is a thimble of energy to tip them over the edge, and then they chain react all on their own. But that's not quite the same as, like, what we're hoping for, you know, which is, a lot of people are hoping for an absolute miracle, like some sort of full-blown, you know, magic to just come into existence, and that's how we'll power our civilization now. No, it doesn't work. It does not work. Not a power source like nuclear, but a source for flying craft? Dude, you do know that no matter what, it's all energy. Energy is energy, man. Like, you got to capture that energy and then harness it and then use it in some manner. Whether that be boiling water or storing it in a battery or whatever, you got to do something to keep it. So, like, if it's breaking down, you know, you got to capture that energy and then turn that into something valuable, like electricity. So I don't think that's going to happen. You're not going to be able to fly with flying cars. Heavy dense elements on a flying craft. Yeah, no, that's even worse, because then you've got to use even more energy to propel it, because it's heavier than if it were made with, like, conventional metals. Conventional materials. Like, steel is really good and aluminum is really good because they're both dense, strong, and in some cases lightweight. But, like, it does its job well. It's not so inefficient that it breaks the bank. But, like, I don't know, using a heavy element on an aircraft, or to make an aircraft even, that smacks of just straight up ignorance of how things truly work. If we could learn how to use it right, we'd be living like the Jetsons. That's not gonna happen, man. That feels so... That's so wish upon a star magical thinking. That isn't gonna happen, Mike. I'm so terribly sorry. Whoops. Maybe if, like, the graviton ends up being real, and we learn how to repel or reverse the polarity of the graviton. Maybe. But there are some mathematical models that don't even include a graviton. So, like, we're not even really sure that's real. I don't buy it. I feel like there's so much hocus pocus that lives in people's heads. You can't take any of that stuff as realistic at face value. Not without really, really diving deep into it. People know about it better than you. I mean, I'd have to hear a really, really, really convincing explanation of it, Mike. Good try, though. Nice try. I'll hand you that. It was a nice try. I remember the last time we had an element on the aircraft, the Hindenburg. The Hindenburg blew up because of a hydrogen leak. That's not a heavy element. That's the opposite of a heavy element. If we made flying cars, that would be a horrible idea. Yes, I agree. Flying cars would not be this, I don't know, utopia. It's not a benchmark of a utopia or an incredibly advanced society to have flying cars. We already have that in a way. I mean, we've got, you know, planes and stuff too. That's basically, well, that's basically a bus with, like, amenities and fancy stuff on them. Like, there are little tiny bare bones airplanes that can get into the air. They're not very good. They're okay. They're serviceable, but, like, I don't know. What What is this obsession with flying cars anyway? Like, that would just be so many accidents waiting to happen. I don't trust regular people to drive, let alone fly a flying car. I feel like that's just too much. Now, what I hope happens is teleportation. Teleportation would be dope as shit. Can you imagine if we had Star Trek transporters? That's what I hope we get. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure that's also not possible. Much like, you know, faster than light travel and all that other junk I've railed against in the past. But hey, you know, is what it is. Flying car's drunk driver causes a miniature 911. Oh, I know, right? A drunk driver or a really, really mad person could just cause another 911. Whereas a drunk driver or a really, really mad person behind the wheel can at best only maybe run into a bus full of people. Or a person's house. Or the ground level of a building, which probably won't do all that much damage in the long term. And yeah, it would be a tragedy, don't get me wrong, but it won't be a 9/11. So, like, there's just so much wrong with that. So many problems we'd be opening ourselves up to. Just no. I don't want to do that. And I don't think anybody else would either. Now then. Okay. That unless there's another really interesting topic. I don't think there are. Not like flying cars or anything. Ah. Little bastard. Where? Who wants some fuck? Oh, he's down there. Forget him. Anyway, so that concludes the sciencey, nerdy shit for the stream. Now then. So, in other news, completely unrelated, but Minecraft relevant. But bitch. He shot his friend. So, in Minecraft news, there's this new mod that came out a few months ago that it's just now been put onto my radar. It's called Cobblemon. It's a literal Pokemon, but in Minecraft. And it actually looks really, really good. And so with all the additions and changes it's undergone, I actually kind of have been thinking about putting Cobblemon into hardcore. Combining the two. For a lark, if nothing else. And I don't know. Would that be worth it, you think? Unfortunately, it's 1.19.2. The mod is in that version. So I don't think I'm going to backdate to be able to do that, because this is 1.19.3. So, like, I don't know that I want to, just because, like, that has always traditionally held problems. Backdating worlds. It's never been a pretty picture. So I'm thinking, like, it might be a good idea to maybe wait for 1.20. If the mod updates to 1.20 in a reasonable time frame, I can just jump everything up to 1.20, explore the new 1.20 stuff, do hardcore things, and also do Pokemon Cobblemon things. I don't know why it's called Cobblemon. I guess because Pixelmon was taken, and Pokemobs was taken many years ago. The name was, I mean. So, like, maybe it's a copyright thing? I'm honestly surprised these mods don't get cease and desisted by Nintendo. Because Nintendo hates fanworks. And things of that nature. So, like, I would think at some point these places would get hit. Like, badly. So, I don't know. So, I definitely want to try Cobblemon. Like, I've been looking at it, and it's a very, very polished mod. I'm sure it has, like, problems under the hood that I'm not aware of, but, you know, what mod doesn't? And ever since Dimensional Doors stopped being, like, really good, I don't know. I've wanted to try a really interesting dynamic mod that, like, changes everything up. Shake it up. Put the Pokemob in the Minecraft and shake it all up. That kind of stuff. I know, I'm not, like, super into Pokemon or anything. but you know, it works. Oh no, what did Gold Moon say? Teleportation will be flawed if everyone can do it. Yeah, a little bit. Did a research project the possibility of quantum teleportation via usage of entanglement about... Okay. That could do it. Yeah, it could work. I'm hoping quantum computing will get off the ground big too. I have this Minecraft Pixelmon mod. Really? They've made a bedrock version? Install mechanism. Yeah, I know Pokemon in Minecraft has existed for years, but it's not been as good as Cobblemon is looking to be. It uses these really, really large, high poly models that are just, like, jarring as all hell. Cobblemon is at least trying to be in the Minecraft aesthetic. And that's what Pokemobs was years and years ago. And I'm hoping that'll keep being the case. Bedrock? Yeah, well, nobody cares about Bedrock. Dimensional doors, it stopped updating, and I just figured there's no real value to it. It was cool, but, like, it wasn't great. You know what I mean? I installed it more for nostalgia's sake and less because it was the overhaul that I wanted it to be. I was expecting it to really change up the hardcore experience, and it really kind of didn't. After I'd explored like 5 dungeons, that was it. I'd seen all there really was to see. There were no threats. It wasn't unique. After the umpteen millionth time, it just kind of got old. So I was like, okay, well, I'm done with this. And yeah, I got bored with it more than anything else. It didn't go as far as I was hoping it would. Create mod, really? Create. I could do create. Maybe I'll do both, because they're both on Fabric now. Cobblemon, excuse me. Cobblemon with create mod. Yeah, maybe I could do that, Mike. Maybe that isn't a bad idea. What is create? Create mod. Where is create mod in development? In its development. Files. Here we go. January 29th. It 1.19.2. I don't know. Wait a minute. This is Forge. Where is there no Fabric version? What the fuck? Oh no, is there no Fabric version? Oh, that is disappointing. Yeah, Yeah, it's a Forge mod. Seriously. Well, that is very disappointing. Holy shit, there's no Fabric version? Yikes. Well, Fabric. Create Fabric Minecraft mods. No. Wait. Oh, I see. Okay, I'm retarded. Never mind. Yeah, April 25th, 2023. Okay. They abandoned their... Okay, so they made 2 versions, Forge and Fabric, and one of them... So there are different pages. If I just Google create mod for Minecraft, it gives me the Forge version first. Okay, that explains it. So they just made 2 versions, and it looks like the Forge version is not as up to date. I don't know. Whatever. Okay, so it does have a Fabric version. Okay, that's good. That's good. My bad. I'm sorry I didn't see that sooner. If you guys were yelling at me or something. Okay. Forge past 1.12, I know. It's probably not a thing I want to try dabbling in. I'm kind of done with Forge, I'm not gonna lie. I used to love Forge, but now, I don't know. If they ever update Thaumcraft, let me see where Thaumcraft is, if it's anywhere at all. Still 1.12. Yeah, it doesn't look like that's gone anywhere. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Thaumcraft is probably once again dead in the water. Oh well. Okay, so that's unfortunate, so I can't, like, throw that in there. So yeah, create and Cobblemon. Maybe I do that. Maybe that will be, I don't know, 1.20. In 1.20, rather. I think that's a decent idea, Mike. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Found a fabric version? Yes, I did. Just incriminate himself, I used to love Forge. Well, no, because everybody used Forge back in those days. There were no alternatives. A fabric didn't exist. At least not yet. I used to love what Forge offered because everybody was on it. And I was like, yeah, this is a cool platform. Yeah, I knew the developers were assholes. I knew that. But I didn't have any interaction with those people. I didn't care. Their dumbass drama was theirs, not mine. And so I was just like, well, there's this one universal platform that all these awesome mods are on. And you can mix and match to your heart's content. It's really, really cool. And to their credit, they were the first people to really, really do that and get everybody in the modding community really united. And then they started getting full of themselves and they fractured everything. And the next thing that I knew, there was competition in town, and that competition was Fabric. And well, here we are. Fabric is just more optimized. Everybody has basically, that is worth their salt, has jumped ship to Fabric. It's just not worth it. So, I was lamenting how far Forge has fallen. It sucked that they were the only game in town for such a long time. But it was alright, because it was fine until they got too full of themselves. So I would hope that at some point, that wouldn't be the case. But I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. You never know what way the wind is going to blow. So yeah, maybe just those two mods is a decent idea. Roll them into hardcore just to spice up hardcore a little bit more. Now the only problem is, from what I understand, Cobblemon does not have certain Pokemon generations added. Which unfortunately includes my favorite generation, Generation 2. So, that's disappointing. But what can you do? What's my opinion on check forgery? What the fuck? Forging checks? Really? Don't do it. It's highly illegal. I don't recommend it. I don't endorse it. And I certainly wouldn't want to ever be in a position where I thought I could get away with it. Because that's how they get you. You go away for a long time when you feel you're untouchable. If you believe yourself that invincible, that's when you get sloppy and then you get caught. I don't want to be on a list somewhere because I forged checks. Ani, that's fucked up. I know, right? How could he want me to forge checks? Oh my god, real Ani, what is wrong with you? Pippin NFTs over here making a whole rant video about how good Forge was and Fabric is too confusing and is annoying. How? What the fuck? They're the same. They're the same level of complexity. They're not any more or less, like, the difference is that Fabric is open source and isn't run by people who have an elitist attitude about them. And that's good. I'm happy. There needs to be another game in town, one that will, you know, challenge them and keep them on their toes. But like, I don't know what you expect. Like, I didn't like when I first learned how to install mods. I didn't like how many hoops I had to jump through to get it to work. But I mean, if you want it hard enough, you can get it running. So I don't know. Honestly, I'm just gonna say skill issue. Pippin FT. That's a or Pippin FTS. Sorry, Pippin FTS. That's a skill issue, man. Sort out your issues and skill yourself. Hop in the bathtub and run a hot bath. Dump a toaster in there and skill yourself. Skill yourself up. Because if not, then you're going to become an out-of-touch boomer before you know it. Okay. Let's sell some NFTs to these villagers here. I don't know why I read Pippin's name as Pippin NFTs. Again, I am retarded. It's okay. Please be patient, I have block-based autism. That is just the unfortunate nature of the beast. When you've played Minecraft for 13 years, you know, your brain liquefies partially sometimes, and it leaks out your ears. And well... It's funny, ever since I started playing Minecraft and interacting with people on like 2B2T and other places, I've noticed that my typing has become more and more shit. My dexterity has gone down, my memory has gotten worse. And well, block-based autism has seen me age prematurely. Next thing I know, I'll be getting gray hairs and, well, my back already kind of hurts. Although that may be from me stooping over poorly. Bad posture and all that. I don't know. Oh, you're going, Ani? Okay. Do I need to arrest you? God, no, I hope not. Also, I'm not in your state, so you don't have the authority to arrest me. Your buddies and you'll have to report me to, the people of my state. Or the police of my state, rather. The people in my state that can arrest me. Oh, come on. Just single... Okay, well, at least my pick is repaired. Whatever. That was always what it was about. I've been a busy little beaver selling iron for emeralds. Or busy little bee, not beaver. What the fuck is wrong with me? Holy shit. See what I mean about my brain leaking out of my ears? Sometimes diarrhea leaks out of my mouth, too. It was a condition my grandfather had, diarrhea of the mouth. I can see that it has passed down. Forge is open source? Oh, okay. Well, I guess it is, but whatever. That doesn't matter. The important part is that it was maintained by elitist assholes. But sure, I'm glad that it's open source as well. Damn gadget of yours? Okay. I can send someone my way. Oh god. Been meaning to ask, do you keep in touch with the older 2BG community like Sato and Offtopia? Sato has not been on Discord in years. So no, I don't know how to even contact Sato. I would love to talk to him again. But no, I don't talk to him. Pyrobite disappeared a while ago. A lot of the members of Nerds Inc. play Constantium, so I see them a lot. But I don't like them, and I don't talk to them. Let's see. Pyro disappeared. Some of my the friends who were members of Valkyria, the Lands, and so on, they're still around. They're on Discord. I talk to them every once in a while. Who else? I don't have the luxury of knowing where Pyrobite is. And there are a lot of really older people from 2B2T that I occasionally talk to, like XCC2, Crowbar. I'm trying to think. I wish I could talk with more of those people more often. But no, I don't talk to a whole lot of them that often. Not as often as I probably should. Maybe I should go out of my way and find out. Offtopia, I do know, and I do have his Discord, and he occasionally shows me builds and stuff that he finds. Actually, come to think of it, let me, speaking of Offtopia, Offtopia sent me this. And it looks nice. You know, it's a decent little build. Not gonna lie. It gives me a little bit of inspiration. It's pretty cool. Not like super jazzed for another end build. I'm actually getting very sick of the end. But cool nonetheless. Anyway. That's almost every open source project. Oh, you care about Fabric and Forge being open source but still use Windows. I mean, it's not that I care about it. I care that the people doing it don't feel like they have to hide what they're working on. If Windows was not so damn common because of... Well, you know how you like to post that picture? Some dude propping up a project from 2003 thanklessly for the last 20 years. If that wasn't the state of things, I probably wouldn't use Windows. But, like, Windows is that project, among other things. And yeah, it sucks. I know. I'm well aware that there are a lot of bad people who use Windows, the people who make Windows are bad. I get that. But there just isn't this super friendly... better alternative. The reason Windows won out, Ta, is because it was that user-friendly experience that everybody was looking for in the early 90s. And it and Apple kind of ran away with it. And then nobody else has been able to break into the game unless you want to go through the 50-hour, 20-hour, or 200-hour, excuse me, not 20, the 50-hour, 200-hour, however long session you care to make it. Unless you want to go through that session of using all of these, like updating your drivers, getting everything in perfect working order to suit Arch or whatever flavor of Linux you have, learning the whole operating system inside and out. Like, I want somebody to take Windows away from Microsoft and then just make it good. Just make it Windows, but make it good and not run by evil people. Okay? I want that to happen. But I know it will never happen. So, like, there are no good options. I'm not the autistic sort like some of you guys who get in heavily into tech, who want to run your computer in this or that way. That, like, I like what Windows offers, okay? I like how Windows is. I just wish it was more idyllic and better. But again, I know that's not going to happen. But there just isn't a better game in town that isn't exactly learn Linux from the ground up. And I don't care to do that. Maybe, in the future, if it becomes necessary, I will. Maybe. I won't, like, rule it out as a possibility. But I'm also not looking forward to doing that. You do realize that for a lot of these technical subjects, you're up to your neck in a lot of these technical subjects, and you love it. This is what you're passionate about, Ta. And I get that. I respect that. But I'm not. I don't care about this to that degree. I don't. I am very much a fair weather fan. And that's not going to change. We all pick what we choose to spend our passion and our time on. You can only choose so many things. The world is full of more things than you will ever be able to do. So we all must cherry pick the things we are interested in. And oh shit. Damn it, I was going to kill him before he got me. But yeah, and the things we would like to like, you know, there's a priority shift with some of these. You just gotta say, okay, I want to like this thing, but I don't have the time and energy and effort to spare to get that deep into it. I don't. And so, I don't. And that's just all there is to it. So like, no, I'm not well versed in these subjects. I try to not be, simply because it's too deep of a rabbit hole to go down. I just don't want to spend all that time doing that. I would rather do something else. So like, sorry. This is just how I feel. This is just my approach to it. Crazy, you actually believe that? Believe what? What element of what I said? I mean, Windows isn't like the most straightforward thing ever, no. And it's not the most... Well, it is user-friendly to a degree. It's better than Arch. It's better than Linux. At least from what I've seen. But I don't go down this rabbit hole that often. I don't spare it any thought. So maybe I'm operating on ill-conceived notions. Maybe so. But I also don't care. This just isn't something I care to worry about on any deeper level than the most surface level possible. You know? Just like you don't care about anime on any deep level. And I'm not ever going to make you. There's nothing I can say to you that would make you want to. And that's fine. I can not worry about that. Do you think Elon could possibly buy out Windows? Not after buying out Twitter. If he gets Twitter up and running better than it is, it's still kind of iffy. We'll see. I feel like Twitter will need a good few years of adjusting before it truly gets back to being decent. You know, it's growing pains. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. He may not be able to keep it stable. And, you know, fair enough. If that doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But if he can't get Twitter stable, then I don't want him buying out anything else. I would prefer, you know, concentrate on one project at a time. Let's get all this iron out of here. I don't want this here. I'm just going to throw it away anyway. Bro, you just got jumped by a massive raid. Oh, a village raid? Or something else? Is there a certain other kind of raid? You've seen Off-Topian on Constantium. Yeah, I know. I have too. He's building whatever he's building. I don't know. Went down to 1 heart multiple times. Jeez. Is it a pillager or is it some other type of raid? Any of it? You are. Okay. Whatever, Ta. You don't seem to be willing to give me any genuine, heartfelt correction. And, like, that's the problem with sarcastic people who are sarcastic 99% of the time. A, I can't take anything they say seriously. And B, there's no point to doing anything beyond shitposting with them. Because they're not genuine with what they say half the time. So, like, I can't have a good conversation with you and it go anywhere, you know? Like, we can't make any progress beyond this surface level of, oh my god, you use Windows. Like, okay, if I'm wrong, and I admit I probably am, you're gonna have to, like, put in genuine effort into correcting me in a gentle, fair manner. Instead of being a sarcastic, shitposting idiot. Not idiot, sorry. A sarcastic, callous, you know, I'm holier than thou. Like, you've got to lose that attitude, man. I can't work with that. So, like, if you genuinely want to correct me, you're going to have to give me a much more in-depth, hands-on approach. It's going to take a lot of your time and effort. And I think you know that already. So, like, just try to be more pleasant. There isn't much more I can say about it, unfortunately. Like, oh shit. I need to move this gravel somewhere better. Ah, fuck it. Dirt can go in there. Oh my god. We're, 20-ish blocks away from the deep slate layer. Oh, I can't wait to be done with this fucking excavation project. I convinced Andrew to switch, and that's saying something. Yeah, it is. It really is. But Andrew is already predisposed to liking tech on a similar level to you as it stands. I'm not even remotely halfway there. And so I'm not gonna do it from just that. You can convince Andrew because he's already mostly on your level. He can already see things from your perspective because the two of you are very close in understanding. But I'm not. I'm not even halfway there. So, like, you're going to have to make a lot of effort to reach out to me and get me up to speed to your level. Because compared to you, I am a complete illiterate fool when it comes to tech. And I know that. I know I'm an illiterate fool when it comes to tech. But again, I have to pick and choose the things I dedicate my energy to. And tech just isn't one of them. So, like, if you can make the good argument that it's worthwhile, I might be able to see it from your perspective. I might actually start doing it. But you have to be persuasive and kind and caring about your argument. And that's more than most people can do. Most people don't have the heart of a teacher. Most people don't know how to show others their own perspective. They have their perspective and they're like, yeah, that's the best thing. It's because it's my perspective. You got to go way, way beyond that. There are very few gentle teachers out there. Oh, what the hell? What just hit me? You. So yeah, anyway. Even me as a normie, after all what Ta has said, convinced me a little bit to use Arch. I mean, that's nice, but I need more than that. You got blinded. It's modded, so there are other pillager variants, including the Chillager and the Illusioner. Ooh. Okay, now that sounds interesting. I might want to try something along those lines. Huh. Very interesting. Very interesting. Jack is finally done with your pop Bob BS. Well, it's more like, I know this isn't gonna go anywhere. It's just more ironic shitposting, and like, ironic shitposting is a mask people use to stand in for real, genuine interaction. And I'm sorry, Ta, I've never had a genuine, real interaction with you. And that's fine, I guess, if that's what you want. And, you know, if that's what you want, yeah, that's fine. I'll respect your wishes. But, like, I measure people by how genuine they are willing to be. Because I am willing to be genuine with others. And if you're not, fine. But that's a form of cowardice. Not willing to be genuine. It's a form of cowardice. It really is. And I get it. This is the internet. But, like, I don't know. Maybe because I'm the streamer, I have to put myself out there more. And you as the audience can be more concealed. But at the same time, like, if there's no genuine back and forth, it cheapens the relationship. It cheapens the idea of all of it, really. And it just isn't a point. And I'm not here for a cheap thrill. I enjoy being my authentic self. And like, yeah, this is who I am. What you see is what you get, kind of. I mean, not to as great a degree as I'd like, but, you know, within reason. And well, it is what it is. Oh, it's using your Manjaro user? Yeah, I don't get why anyone would care. Yeah, I use Temple OS. Oh, God. I respect Terry Davis and all, but, like, yikes. I would like somebody to make a Temple OS remake that's, like, actually not schizophrenic. I don't know, maybe that's defeating the entire point of Temple OS, and I imagine that is the case. It would be a total negation of the point, but sure, whatever. It's ironic shitposting starts to rant about it for 30 minutes. I mean, again, ironic shitposting is a front to not be genuine, to not be a person. You're a caricature of a person. And there's a time and place for that. But, like, when that's all you are, what am I supposed to think? How am I supposed to feel about that? Like, I don't take you seriously because you don't take me seriously enough to be serious. So, why should I be? So I have to say sorry to your wife even if she won't accept it. Maybe? I don't know. Part of that is going along to get along. And part of it is, you know, being humble. Fair. Sorry, I'm lost. What's the topic? How do I put this? The topic is being a sarcastic, ironic shitposter all the time. And the downsides of that. The deficits. The character deficit of being that and only that. You can't be. I mean, you can, but I don't recommend you be. You know, there's more to you than just being an ironic shitposter. There has to be. There's got to be something else going on in there. Spent literally 3 or more troubleshooting one Linux issue. I'm down to do the same with you and Andrew. Oh, with Andrew. Okay. Well, that's not what I'm after. That's not the level I'm asking for. That's like 100 steps ahead of the level I'm asking for. You're so far down, you don't know what it's like to be surface level, like I am. Like, you see me as surface level. And you're right, I am. But you aren't of the mindset of a surface level, you know, computer user. You've got to get up to my level and relate to me to be able to bring me down to your level of intricate user. I don't know a quarter of the things you do about tech. And, like, I don't really care to. It's just not that important to me. So, like, you got to reach me on a level deeper than just what it is. Like, what's your motivation for it? That's the thing. Like, you've never told me your motivation for using this stuff. Like, I don't know why anyone would use Arch Linux or any of this stuff. It sounds like a giant headache for almost no payoff. So, like, what is that? What's the value in it beyond simply having this autonomy that you... Admittedly, yeah, having that level of autonomy is really nice. I know it's valuable to have autonomy on that level. But any more than that. I just... It's a trade-off that I'm not willing to make. Because I cherish my time. I want to put it towards something else. No. You're deeper than me. I'm not saying below. Freedom from big tech. No, I'm saying you're deeper than me. I'm surface level. I'm shallow. You're deeper than me. That you want to be deeper than someone on a subject. You got to stop thinking in terms of like high and low. There is also such a thing as being too deep in the weeds that you can't really unplug from something and see it from outside, you know. So I don't know, that's just me. Whoa. This sounds like when people want to say they want a relationship but can't say the words. I guess. I don't know. I'm not saying I want a relationship. That's different. You asked the same thing and you gave me a convincing answer? Really? What was it? It's like when you're in a lecture and the whole class is so lost in what the professor is teaching about that we have no idea how to even formulate a question. Yeah. Like, that separates a good teacher from just a lecturer. Like, what is there that I can find beyond freedom from big tech? Because, like, big tech hasn't really screwed me over on a personal level. At least not yet. I'm sure given enough time that will happen. But I don't know. Exactly. Probably on a channel they don't have access to. Oh. Are you not in the Discord? Archerate? How is you so smart, Bong? Well, it's called critical thinking skills. I learned how to develop them. But also, I know how to think on terms of empathy. Emotional intelligence, not just book smarts. I've tried to marry the two. Emotional intelligence and book smarts. It's, to try to be as balanced as possible. That's the goal. There's too much for you to explain in one stream. Well, alright then. I'm Poncho Hamster, but can't switch accounts on this ad block. Oh, you're a Poncho Hamster. I did not realize you were Poncho Hamster. I thought you were a completely different person, Poncho. Damn, dude. You had me thinking you were a different being entirely. Hi, Poncho. Yeah. Using your personal account. Oh. I thought Poncho Hamster was your personal account. Okay. Whatever. Yeah, right. Holy shit, that's Poncho. Exactly. Oh, man. Okay. As soon as I finish off this last little corner, I think that'll do it for tonight. I'm trying to wear away at this thing one layer, or one segment of 3 layers a day, till I can get down into the deep slate layer. I want that deep slate for building blocks. That delicious, delicious deep slate. Poncho has your internet persona. Real life friends do not know anything about it. Oh. Are they all normies and they would look down their nose at you if they knew you played Minecraft? On a serious level? I'm sorry about that. That's actually kind of sad. I would want friends, IRL or not, who'd be judgmental about me playing Minecraft. Minecraft is too much of my life to not have people who at least understand. I don't know, that's just me. Okay, wow. This place has gotten really nice and dug out, chiseled. I like it. Pancho's friends are a bunch of badass gangbanging cholos from the rough side of town that could be far. Okay. Sure, whatever, Mike. All I can say to that is SMH my head, Mike. They are all like the most normie Zoomer stereotypes, but it's cool. The few people who know I play Minecraft decently have been shocked in a good way. Okay. Well, Zoomers really did love Minecraft once upon a time, so that's not too shocking. Like, they should have at least a passing respect for it. It was a big part of their childhood. But, damn, I can't believe that that's a big part of a Zoomer childhood, but it is. I know it was. Damn, that hurts. It makes me feel old. I can remember when Minecraft was just this shitty little indie game you had to play through a Java applet on the Minecraft website. Oh man, why does everything have to get so complicated? But like, I get it, it has to be. There's no avoiding it. But still. You know, I kind of hope that Descartes is right, and that the universe just starts over when it ends, and that everything just sort of repeats endlessly for all eternity. I kind of hope that's right, and that if so, there'd be a way to retain memories and experiences. That would be dope. That way I could relive and re-experience some things. And just sort of be a tourist in my own life. That wouldn't be so bad, I think. Ah, shit. Let me up, you fuck. But sadly, I don't think that's the convenience of life. I think it's more everything will be much more different in the next iteration. Okay. Alright, well, we are all the way down to about here is Deep Slate. Right there. So that is level -3. -2. And I've whittled my way down to 25. Damn it. 20-something layers. Ugh. Let's see now. If I do 3 to 4 layers a day... I don't know. I don't have the heart to just, like, go crazy on this project like I would normally. It's a pain in the ass to have to dig out a giant area like this. Ugh. So yeah, I'm not, like, wild on digging out this project. Otherwise, I'd have finished by now. But I got a lot done. This hole is almost prepped. I love the Netherite Smite 5 combo. It's so nice. All right. Well, I think I've done enough for one day. No, I've not done enough for one day. But I've done enough such that I can stand it. If I go any farther, I'm going to be like, kill me. There it is. So yeah, I've got to take a break from this project. It's going to stress my faculties more than it already has. Use bombers. No, I can't afford to. I need the stuff. I need the stuff. I can't blow it all up. I would love to blow it all up, but I can't. I need to harvest the stones. I need the stuff to like make the blocks. Nah, it ain't doing that. I will blow up the other 3 sides, but the side I'm working on, I got to keep working on. Set up temp TNT tubers just to get down the specific layer like you did with the fan server. That's not a bad idea, but like I need to preserve every block that I mine. And the TNT duper is just so lossy. I can't do that. Plus, babysitting the TNT dupers isn't going to be... It's not going to be very fun. Oh well. I'm going to spend the remaining 20 or so minutes placing blocks. Got some red nether brick, got some smooth stone blockage there. I'm going to do an every 3 blocks sort of wire thing up. And then I'm going to make a staircase in the middle and then surround that with glass. And then red nether brick accents all over. And I've got to put red nether brick accents on this wall on the outside. Obviously, not the inside. I've got a lot to do on these remaining bits before I can jump over to the other 2 walls. Hey, Iktsoy, where have you been? Mining by hand is fun? For you, maybe. But for me, it gets mind-numbing after a while, and I can't do it after a certain point. And well, it is what it is. Not everybody has the stomach to do the same stuff as others. Some people can sit and knit for hours and hours. Some people can paint for days, and some people can't hardly put a pen to paper. And you know, that's just how we all are. Everybody is different. Sometimes painfully so. Cobble generator, auto smelter fuse for lava. Yeah, that's for stone, but I want the diorite and andesite as well. And I also want... what else am I need the coal that's in the ground. I need the gold that's in the ground. Oh, wait, no, I don't need the gold. That's right, I have a gold farm. I need... What else is... Oh, I need all the cobble, all the deep slate. I need all of it. I need the dirt that's in the ground. Like... This one segment will be enough. If I just mine it out by hand, I won't ever have to do this again. So it's just one painful experience of this one side. And then the rest I can just blow up. But, yeah, no, it's too valuable. I need all the resources. I cannot afford to lose it to TNT duping. And it may end up being that I need to do the same to a second side. Just because I really need the resources. So I don't know. I don't know how it's going to go. But I'll make it work. Blow it up, then make a quarry. I mean, blowing it up is not... It's too lossy. I'm sorry. It just is. I need the stuff. I need the stones. Give me the stones. Only idea is you need to make a quarry somewhere else. Nah. So Discord 200 million pick. I mean, that's cool. But again, it gets too mind-numbingly boring to me. Like, I've also been placing hundreds and hundreds of blocks of gray concrete powder on Constantium. Just to get the build on Constantium up to snuff. And I've been trying to do that as well. And it's just like, ugh. I'm sick of like the mind-numbing work, but I've got to get it out of the way because it's not going to get done any other way. So if I don't bite the bullet and do it, it ain't gonna get done. Sad. Best way to do it is do 2-block high layer every 5, and then mine up. Maybe that isn't such a bad option, Ta. Thank you. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, no, never mind. I know what I'm gonna do. Okay. So, I was gonna have a staircase running through here. Let me not get too far ahead of myself. So maybe, like, mark it out here. Something like this. Something like right there. I don't know, that's not large enough. Maybe this second layer here. 3, 4, 4. Now let's do 5. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1. It's not as balanced as I was hoping it would be. I want it to sort of look like it's a semicircle. And also I'll have to take down this pillar as well. So, like, right here. Needs to, like, terminate right there. Let's see now. Why is there a Raid Shadow Legends character on the left side of the screen? Because you touch yourself at night. That's the unfortunate nature of it, of the business, David Brodsky. You're just gonna have to live with it. Maybe something like this. Yeah, it's a little more balanced. Now then. I should try terraforming. Oh god, I've done enough terraforming in my life, thanks. I prefer to just keep digging. Digging is preferential to terraforming. I still do terraform on occasion, but like... Yeah, no. Okay. Shit, where is it? Oh, you gotta go, Bong. Okay, take care, man. Thanks for coming out. You should try mining off camera. Oh, I did. I did a bunch of that yesterday and the day before, and it's still very, very mind-numbing. I don't like it. Jack, I agree. Try in the far future to do some real Doc Smurf type terraforming? God, no. I'm good. What I have on Constantium is enough terraforming for my blood, thanks. Huh? What do you mean, huh? What are you hawing? Try mining out of camera. What does that mean? Like, you're winking in an implicative way. What are you referring to? I don't know what mining out of camera is supposed to mean in this context, but sure, whatever. Jack, just baritone it. Save my sanity. I probably should, in all honesty. I don't actually have baritone installed for 1.19. And I don't know if I... Can it... It's just on Lejerv's website, right? Where's the download option? Where the hell did you put it, Lejerv? There we are. Ah, here we go. Okay. Yeah, I might just use baritone. Cause it's annoying. Like it's awful. Slash fill air? No, that would destroy the items. I need the blocks. I said something sus? No, I didn't. Try finger butthole. The fractured butthole? I mine chunk by chunk. Much more fun than layer by layer. I mean, it's all the same in the end. Drain 1000. Oh god, don't remind me of the drain incident. The drain 1000 incident. That was a nightmare. I'm so glad that wasn't super hard to undo. I mean, it was hard to undo, but it wasn't, like, impossible. It didn't end up scarring the fan server forever and ever. Man, could you imagine if that had? Fan server was a nightmare. I mean, it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great either. I wish I could have done it from, like, an ignorant third-party perspective and just done, like, none of the work on it. As annoying as that would have been for poor Andrew. Couldn't you have done undo? Or did the server crash? The server crashed. I'm pretty sure it wasn't possible. Otherwise, I think that was the first thing I thought to do. I was like, oh, well, I'll just undo it. Oh, wait, no, the server died. Something like that. It's in the VOD. It's on my channel somewhere. You can figure it out. 1, 2, 3, put there. Princess Poopy Butt over here is just sort of innocently licking herself, but there's just something about her. She seems shifty. She's up to something. There's something brewing in that kitty cat brain of hers. I can tell. Oh, I'm out. What would you do if somebody threw you a TNT minecart under your head? I mean, I would die because it's a very powerful explosive. I wouldn't be able to react to it in time. Human reaction is what it is. Ellie avatar when? Ooh. You know, maybe I should make an Ellie avatar in my next model. I don't know. That's a good idea, Poncho. Do you think I could dig out a whole Minecraft world for fun? If that's your idea of fun, sure. I don't recommend it, but sure, you do you, Gold Moon. I'm sorry, baby. Did that hurt you? Your ears? I moved a spoon on accident and it startled her. Okay. Two, three, right here. Okay, and then right here. Perfect. Okay. I like it when a pattern just sort of works itself out. Put cat ears. Ooh, I could, but I don't want to. I think having a little Ellie sitting next to me would be better. But, it's food for thought. Love someone naked can kill somebody with the best armor of the game using an early game item. Yeah. Yeah, TNT minecarts are definitely very dangerous if they're in the right hands. And if they're in the wrong hands, they are worthless. The very definition of skill. Ignore for Zoophile rights, repost for Cheetos. Yeah, I do kind of want some Cheetos. You make a strong argument, Mike and Nana. I'd love to see your reaction when I nuked you on Tiny Block. How did you do that? What did you get? Was that a respawn anchor? Or an end crystal? What did you use to do that with? I haven't been on Tiny Block since. I don't know, Tiny Block just isn't interesting. Just on the face of it. Check Minecraft discussion. Oh, fuck. I overshot. Yes, I will in a moment. There. Let me land. There we go. I just poured water into the wrong vessel. But we won't worry about that. Okay, what is this Minecraft discussion stuff going on about? What happened here? Let's see. Oh, is that all? I don't know what you're doing, Sam, but sure, whatever. Yeah, what's in Minecraft discussion apart from going to love this build? I don't get what you're referring to. Like, I'm not in your head, so I don't know what that's gonna look like, but sure, whatever, man. Oh well, whatever. At any rate, let me just finish off this last little bit here, and we'll take a step back and see how this all looks. The one he was going to use to win the 5v1 against Herm and the team, that one-sided server. It was a TNT minecart. Ah. Yeah, it was just over and done. I wasn't even looking, and you shot me. Or blew me up, or whatever. That was hardly fair, Poncho. You should have at least told me you were going to try to blow me up. Give me a heads up. Something like that. 5v1 against team. Yeah. D's cushion. No one expected it. That's true. They got banned. What now? What, Oh, that was the first Tiny Block map, wasn't it? That was back when, those guys who were exploiting Tiny Block found a way to get, what was it, creative mode? Op? Something crazy like that. Biggest perimeter by hand is 45 mil by mythical. Holy shit. 1.035 bill by Wavetech. Jesus Christ. Like, I find doing stuff like that to be like watching paint dry. It's just not fun. You didn't want to chat. Can I one-hit Jack? Oh, that was your warning? That's what you consider a warning, huh? Fine, whatever. I guess that's sufficient. Fifth column lost all their gear because their accounts got... Oh, yeah, that's right, they did. Yeah, that sucked. But for them, not for me. I'm not officially fifth column or anything, and I don't do any of the fifth column griefing. I just talk with their members on occasion. I still feel like the ban that the fifth column got was just going really overboard. Like, absurdly overboard. Like, to a degree that just... It's really scary, because I have a feeling it'll be weaponized. That more people are going to get hit by this. Oh, fuck. We'll see. We'll see. It's not smart to play Minecraft while listening to somebody play Minecraft. You almost died and thought it was you. Ha! Well, I'm sorry. You confused yourself, Goldmoon. You should, not do that. Or something. I don't know. I'm almost done. I'm thinking of having red nether brick slabs sort of interlace between all these columns in some fashion. I don't know. It's gonna look good. Whatever I pick, it'll look good. Oh, good night, Sam. Take care, man. I also said Syndicate is coming. I think that was more than fair warning. No, that was more of just you being... Just you heaping fear and paranoia onto me. I don't know. Syndicate obviously wasn't coming. But I see now. I know now to read between the lines with you. Ooh. I know now that you might just be a devilish little hamster in a poncho that might try to blow me up again. That's literally a warning. I mean, it was a warning, but it was not true. It's not the same. I feel like it's still somewhat misleading. And, well, what can you do? Okay. Almost finished. I enjoy looking upon the fruits of my labor after I've gotten, you know, so much stuff done. Who is beeping me? Oh, it's from this. What the? Oh, did some dipshit... Okay, never mind. Yeah, I sure love when the people in the Kane Pixels Discord decide to ping everybody. For, like, no good reason. Makes me think something interesting happened. Whatever. Too many retards are in that Discord. I wish Kane would just release new stuff already. I kind of have felt that the my fervor for the Backrooms series that Kane has made, it's cooled down a lot. It's not really like his fault, but the stuff Kane has the stuff Kane has done has just gotten more and more complex, but it's taken more and more time to get to that point. So yeah, I don't know. It's I don't envy him or his mod. Fucking hell. I don't envy him or his mods having to keep that place running. Pisses you off? I thought there was a newer post. Yeah. I don't see how those people, like, put up with it. Hopefully they ban them. So what is this newish section I'm working on? What does the G-Man have for it? It's just another wall that's of a different different make and model. Let me pull up the picture here in a moment. The visual aid. Let me get done with this segment first, and then I'll show it off. It's not like... It's not to the point where I would like it to be, but it's like 80% done, this wall. So, like, that's 4 walls out of 6. That's pretty damn good for all the efforts I've put in thus far. Ah, final bit. Oh, almost done. I'm getting antsy. I can tell. Antsy in my pantsy. What's wrong? You okay, baby? Oh, wow. It's very rare you get to see a bolt of lightning spawn, like, right in front of you. Good thing it didn't hit me. There we go. So, to answer your question, Mike. Hopefully lightning doesn't hit this wooden platform that I've built as a... Fucking hell, put me on it. Goddamn rockets. Make them more distinct. Or more accurate, sorry. There we go. Fucking hell, that was more trouble than it was worth. There we go. So yeah. This wall's come along quite nicely. Those are all stair blocks. Those of you who stuck around 3 or 4 streams ago would know that all of these stair blocks were a nightmare to place. But yeah, stair blocks with some polished diorite, I don't know, spires, slabs, something like that. And then the middle segment here, as I said, this middle section is going to have a glass wall with a staircase behind it. And then I'm going to fill in, you know, in between the gaps with a material of some kind. I just don't... I don't know what it's going to be. And I'm going to use red nether brick slabs to sort of connect all the intermittent parts together. Yeah. I'm gonna make it work. You know, don't worry about it. It's all gonna look good, I promise. So yeah, wow, it was a lot of work, but I think it's come along. Thought there was a new post. He will when he runs out of money. Mob headhunt? No, I'm not hunting mobs. Sorry. Let me, while I'm thinking about it, let me free cam up here. Sort of show it off a little bit better. It really kind of, you know, puts the whole place in perspective just a bit. Gives you a greater appreciation for how large it all is. And then my favorite view, let me turn off free cam, and then like fly all the way over here. My favorite view is being like almost dwarfed by it. Like seeing it off in the distance Seeing this giant skyscraper tower just... it dominates your view. What the fuck? Oh, Minecraft crashed. Damn it. Oh well, whatever. I'm done for the evening. Yeah. Sorry. That was fun, though. Alright, well, thank you all so much for coming out and giving me a moment of your time. I really, truly appreciate it. Please leave a like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, all that other junk. I will catch y'all later. Y'all have a great evening. Stay safe and have a good one. Bye.